don't forget to hit that like button, share, and sub to me. Game features gameplay captured on Gen 9 NBA 2K26. I hate how 2K refers to like the versions of the games when they talking about them. They do this thing where they refuse to acknowledge the PS4 players as peasants. So they come up with terminology just to avoid calling them what they are. So when they referring to the actual generation number. I don't even think this Gen 9. I thought this was 10, but I guess PS5 is Gen 9. Which sucks because it also leads them to be unclear about what the PC version is going on with, what the Switch version, what generation that belongs to. All because they want to use different terminology to avoid making the PS4 players feel like they feel. They're going to do the same thing when the PS6 comes out. I think Take-Two in general does that because GTA 5 files say Gen 9 too. But before they started saying Gen 9, what they used to say was current gen and next gen. And that was all the way up until last year, Lee Green. So with 2K25, they were saying that the PS4 version of the game is current gen. Gen 9 is what they just started using for this game. But let's start this video over, because I wasn't paying that much attention to it. They got SGA going up against. Now, see, this pro play stuff, this goes into that conversation I was having with y'all about how some gameplay is physics based and some gameplay is animation based. And this pro play stuff is all animation based, which is a real bad caveat to it. Oh, the skin colors look okay. Oh, we're doing the sweat thing. Never mind. Son, did y'all see the mods for 2K25 that dudes was posting? Like, the game looked like an actual NBA game. Like, if you ever been to one, or even if you just watch one on TV, it looked real. And what's crazy is it's been like that for years. This is one of them situations where they need to be hiring modders to make the visuals for the game, bro. Especially the face scans. Oh my god. Shout out to Paolo Banchero, man. He gonna be talked about as a top. What? Whose face is that? That was supposed to be Ja? Yeah, see, like even KD been in that game for years. Brunson probably got one of the more accurate faces, but a lot of these players don't look like themselves, bro. Even SGA, he just look weird. The crowd looks like it's more of an afterthought. Y'all see that? I hope that's not how the full game is. Y'all see how they did the crowd? Where it's like a lot of the crowd is like non-existent. They just like dots. You can see it up here in the bleachers too. Do people cheese only use a few animations to win? Oh, you don't even want me to start that conversation. This is one of the cheesiest games where even developers promote it at this point. Like, for example, there's a conversation going on right now because one of the things that got talked about during this gameplay reveal was that there's this thing they do with shooting where y'all know about shooting. Y'all heard all of us that play 2K talk about it before, where, you know, you shoot a shot, you release it at a certain point. If you release it at the perfect time, it's a green, right? But at some point they introduced I'm still in the Battlefield section, so yes, you'll still get credit for Battlefield. Don't worry about that. So yeah, you can just chill. But they changed it so that there's an RNG to it, to where when you get a perfect timing, there's an RNG element that doesn't guarantee that you'll still make that shot. And the reason they did that is because there was a lot of players that were cheating, literally cheating. They would, I don't know if y'all heard of Cronus Zens before, but they was plugging up devices like that to both the PS5 and the Xboxes to basically make it so they always have the same time shot. Anytime they go up with it, it's always going to release at the perfect time every time, no matter what, no matter how guarded they are, or anything like that. There's always a true time release. And so as a countermeasure for that, they introduced the RNG system. But the people who cheat, they manage to convince the entire community that they don't want the RNG system, that they want to be able to always know that the timing is always the same no matter what. And that's what they did for this game. They went back to the old system. So all of the cheaters are rejoicing. But yeah, this is probably, when you think of the word cheese, I can't think of a game that it applies to more than 2K. The bane of 2K is either you let us cheese or the game is trash. Simple as that. I don't really think that gameplay reveal did nothing, but let's move to this courtside report video. Can I switch videos in an embed? Doesn't look like it. I gotta get the embedded video. Like everything about 2K gameplay, from dribbling to shooting to screens to defense, if you don't let people cheese, they gonna call the game bad. Simple as that. Because cheesing is basically the way. That's the only way to play 2K. I get by without it personally every single year, but that's the only way to play 2K. Let's switch to this video. Courtside report. This is basically like their version of you know how Marvel Rivals, we gotta watch that too. You know how Marvel Rivals does like the patch notes thing with the developers where they explain everything? This is their version of that.
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with NBA 2K gameplay director Mike Wangs to break down this year's new gameplay features in 2K26.
This is funny because I don't know if y'all remember 2K, I think it was 15. It was either 15, 17, or 16, where they had the players doing their own voice acting. And we could tell that some of them boys couldn't read. It was pretty messed up, but at least Tyrese Halliburton could.
Today, we'll discuss the new Pro Play motion engine, enhanced rhythm shooting, and other advanced controls. Now let's get to it.
This year, Pro Play technology is evolving, bringing more authenticity than ever before through advancements in rhythm shooting, new customization options on offense, an all-new dynamic motion engine, and much more.
And don't get me wrong, the idea of Pro Play is great because essentially it's the same as how Fortnite gets animations, right? You know, they just take a video of something and they have tools that can do essentially what Blender does and scan that and get the full point-to-point animation of exactly what that person's body did and map that in-game as a perfect replica.
In 2K26,
like how Fortnite emotes are.
All-new dynamic motion engine, using machine learning technology to make your actions feel more lifelike.
But they also use an AI with
dynamic
theirs.
lower body pose matching adjusts the exact positioning of players' legs and feet on the fly to remove the skating seen in past games and ensure that players launch, plant, and cut realistically. This is the biggest change to player movement since NBA 2K21, offering a fresh and authentic feeling every time you step on the court.
How you doing today, Octane? I probably missed when you came in the stream.
Evolved the last couple of years.
Had to take an intermission.
Players who take advantage of the rhythm shooting mechanic will notice more responsive and authentic jump shots that simulate a true shooting motion. We really wanted to emphasize creating a skill-based environment in 2K26 that blends authenticity.
Did you rate that direct? I didn't.
Rewarding experience.
I had enough time to digest it.
Gameplay features, from
it was like a 5, 6.
Loose balls and rebounds.
As a shooter, that sounds awesome. But what about potential changes to moves in the post?
A go-to shots in the post.
NBA 2K26 will now be able to leverage all new.
Oh, this is pure. This is actual gameplay right here. Hold on. So the crowd thing I saw is real. The crowd actually starts to just fade out at some point. So at least hopefully that makes the game run better. But the half of the crowd ain't even real. This little snippet right here is actual gameplay though. You get to see the actual ticker at the bottom. They haven't actually added a ticker. I don't know why I said ticker. There's no actual ticker at the bottom. Is this supposed to be TNT? You got the new shot clock. This Clippers court look nice.
26 will now.
And the Clippers court, the one with the wall. This will be the wall side, looks like. Just want my code. Yeah, you gonna get it. I'm still under the same category. Haven't changed categories at all today. So as long as I'm under the right category, you'll be good.
Now be able to leverage all new signature go-to post shots by holding up on the shot stick while in the post. Players can lean into a host of new moves.
So you just hold up on the shot stick to go to a go-to move? So does that mean they're gonna change how most of the post moves work? Because when I play big, I'm a post big, so I know how to do most of the post shots.
26 will now be able to leverage all new signature go-to post.
Oh, so was that the go-to move? He did the pivot spin and then a little standing hook.
26 will now be able to leverage all new signature go-to post shots by holding up on the shot stick while in the post. Players can lean into a host of new moves, including shimmy floaters, baby hooks, and up and unders. Playing with your back to the basket is a lost art, but those who are able to master it can take advantage in the paint.
So they add new post moves. That's good.
In previous versions of NBA 2K, layups were limited by a single signature layup package. But this year, players can draw inspiration from around the league to mix and match standard layups, floaters, quick scoops, euro steps, hop steps, and spins, and determine exactly how they want to finish around the rim.
Now see, I'm probably one of the only people that cares about this, because as anybody that plays with me can tell you, I love layups. I will take a layup if it's the safest shot at any time. So now I get to choose each type of layup that I want
and spins and determine exactly how they want to finish.
Because the thing is, with the layup packages, some of them be amazing, but they'll have like one or two types of animations in a layup package that'll mess up your whole game. Like some of them will have great spins, but have bad regular layups. Some of them will have amazing floaters. Oh my God, amazing floaters. But every other layup you try to take is also a floater. So the fact that they let me choose each and every type of layup that I want to take is perfect. Layup package is reveal worthy in 2K25. At this point, I don't know if there's much they could improve on without competition, brother. They don't know how to do nothing without competition. You gotta remember the last time we saw a real exodus from 2K was when Live was still putting out games.
2K26 uses system-driven technology to generate player-to-player.
Like mind you, Live don't have a single PS5 game, and we haven't gotten a great one yet.
Captured animations, coupled with new dynamic motion, this change improves.
Now see, they do this every year. They gas defense every single year. They probably gonna mean it for like a week. I promise you, a week at best. And then after that first week, we're not gonna be able to play no defense no more. I'll say this again: Mitchell Robinson and Jokic and Steven Adams better be the only players I see with high offensive rebounding stats. Angel Reese better have a 99 offensive rebounding too, Scott. Just saying, dog.
Scripted.
Like actually. Joking aside, she actually should have a 99 offensive rebounding when it comes to W players, because they on a different scale. With that scale, she better have 99 offensive
captured animations. Coupled with new dynamic motion, this change improves the freedom of authentic
movement. So organic one-on-one, natural body bumps. Because I feel like a lot of this actually benefits me too. Because like the bump steals, they gotta do something about that, bro. Dudes be getting the dumbest steals ever. Like the last couple games I played with LJ and them, the only time I turned the ball over was on bump steals, bro. I was having perfect games. You saw it, Sky. I was shooting lights out, diming everybody up. But every time I got stuck in the backcourt, somebody would get a stupid bump steal. And it's just stupid, bro. That's the only thing that was holding me back at this point. And ain't nothing you could do about it. People be like, hold L2. That don't work. That don't stop nobody from getting a bump steal. Because all they do is go ball side and then they still get a bump steal, even though they didn't reach. You hold L2, your player pose the ball to one side, and they still get a bump steal. I seen a dude bump LJ to death. I was so confused. They not that strong, but the badge, the attribute ratio not adding up. It's so stupid, bro. And it's like, it's only in the backcourt, because it's like you only got 3 decisions when it's happening. You could either, one, just try to keep the ball away from them and walk up the court while moving the ball away from them, or just get them on a shoulder and you know, push them up the court with you, hoping that they don't have enough strength to stop you. I always make my guards with strength. 2, you could wait for a screen and hope that the screen hit hard enough for you to get out of the backcourt, because they're not going to do it outside of the backcourt. They're only doing it in the backcourt because that's the only place it actually does anything. Or 3, you could sit there and pass the ball up to the other guard who, if they've been paying attention to the game like LJ does, they'll be waiting for you to just pass the ball up to them so you can make sure y'all get up the court. But what's crazy is all 3 of those situations I described to you, you can still lose the ball on a bump steal. Even the pass, bro. The pass will lose the ball on a bump steal. I've gotten those passes where I just put my hands up. I just put my hands up because I trap somebody in the backcourt. I move my body to where they teammate at. They try to pass the ball to their teammate. The ball just hit my wrist, and all of a sudden it's a turnover. You hit the nail on the head with that Twitter post earlier. I don't even remember what I said, brother. Let me see. What did I say? Let me see. Pull up my Twitter. I don't know what I said, brother. Oh, wait, you talking about this one when I said the 2K community let a bunch of Zen players convince them that they wanted the RNG gone? I think that's the only thing I tweeted today. That was 30 minutes ago. And yeah, I brought that up as soon as I started watching this video. But I hope they actually mean they gonna let us, because they do this every year, bro. They let us play defense for a week, maybe 2, maybe a whole season sometimes. But as soon as season 2 hits, we can't play the defense we want to play no more, because everybody's crying because they can't get open shots. They not making the shots they want to make. Like I said, the problem with 2K is everybody's crying because they want to cheese. It's the same thing that happened to the Apex community. Everybody was crying because they wanted to cheese in Apex. Apex nerfed the cheese, and all of a sudden they bad at the game. I do like the face model expression. Yeah, they showing Trae Young doing a lot of face expression.
And on-ball defender. Interior defense has also been redesigned so that it's easier to put a body on shooters when they're finishing around the rim and make body-to-body contact.
They would show this on Zion against Siakam. Son, Zion cooks this man. Oh my God. If they nerf defense, I'm never playing another 2K. Brother, they gonna nerf defense.
Players a more intuitive, deliberate, and free-flowing experience.
Bro, it is weird. Nobody else noticed this thing they did with the crowd, with half of the crowd not real, bro. That's insane. You can't even get the full feel of the crowd no more. I guess that's also got something to do with the fact that nowadays in the playoffs, the last team we seen do it was like the Jazz, but the fans don't even be like colored out no more, bro. Remember when the Heat used to have whiteout nights? That was fire.
Ball handlers can now shield
I hope it's at least not like this in the playoffs.
Reacting with the Quick Protect mechanic. The introduction of Quick Protect will bring
Oh my God. And we just talked about this. Introduction of the Quick Protect mechanic. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say.
From steals by reacting with the Quick Protect mechanic. The introduction of Quick Protect will bring more balance and lead to more skill-based outcomes.
Look at Desmond Bain.
To put defenders in jail, just like Luka and other strong guards love to do. For spot-up shooters, you can use the new Quick Shot feature by holding the left trigger on catch-and-shoot shots.
Ooh, that was fast!
Use the new Quick Shot feature by holding the left trigger on catch-and-shoot shots. This will
Oh my God, Gambit about to have 30 points, bro. That's all that man know how to do is spot up.
You can use the new Quick Shot feature by holding the left trigger on catch-and-shoot shots.
That was
this
fast.
Will skip the dip and allow you to get your shots off super quick, like Klay Thompson. Slashers now have access to slow-motion Euro step gathers super quick, like Klay Thompson. Slashers now have access to slow-motion Euro step
That looks
gathers,
smooth.
something we've been seeing a lot of in the league lately from players like yourself and Ant. This will help you navigate through the
Oh, did he say quick stop?
A lot of in the league lately. Slashers now have access to slow motion Euro step gathers, something we've been seeing a lot of in the league lately from players like yourself and Ant.
Oh, that's great. You know, I was thinking about this last time I played too. I was like thinking about it. Like I'm sitting there looking at the controls. I'm like, is there a way to do the Ant Edwards quick stop floater? But at least he just brought it up. That's cool. Defense gets hold in Madden 2K. Look at college football. Another thing though with Madden is even worse because there's a lot of bias in Madden. Like a lot of heavy bias. Like the guy who runs the Madden ratings, he's a Cowboys fan. That man is biased as hell. He has, you know, that one Cowboys kicker. I don't even think this was last year. This is like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he had that one kick that broke the NFL record for the longest kick. I think he did 2 in the same game. It was either 2 in the same game or it was back-to-back kicks. That man is the highest rated kicker in Madden, and he has been since he made those 2 kicks. Chris Boswell, there's like 5 kickers that have kicked over 40 yards consistently better than him that are rated lower than him. Not to mention Micah Parsons. So Micah Parsons is the second highest rated nigga on defense in the edge. Was he an edge rusher? Yeah, they got him the second highest rated edge rusher in the game. Micah Parsons. Like, come on, bro. Nobody even cares about the Cowboys defense. Nobody ain't Micah Parsons ain't putting that kind of pressure on people on defense. He ain't even getting doubled like that. TJ Watt is getting doubled like that. TJ Watt is putting pressure on the defense. And this is on seasons where TJ Watt is coming back from injury. Who's first? The Myles Garrett. They dick eat him every year, even though nothing he does contributes to wins. They dick eat him every fucking year, Sky. Myles Garrett is a 99 overall edge rusher for 3 years in a fucking row. Nothing he's done has contributed to winning, but he's a 99 overall for 3 years in the fucking row. At this point, we need to make Trae Young a 99 overall. We need to make LaMelo Ball a 99 overall. I know he is. King Slayer, I done seen some of them clips. It's stupid, bro. Like, and that's why I say with Madden is worse because there's bias involved. You letting a Cowboys fan of all people run the ratings for the game, bro. Like, come on. Once Aaron retires, shit spooky out here. But this was while Aaron was playing too. TJ Watt won DPOY and still couldn't get a 99 overall over Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett was 99 overall in a year where TJ Watt won DPOY. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, bro.
Something we've been seeing a lot of in the
college football thing is just about fun, though. Them college players can't play no defense, so I ain't tripping off that.
By decelerating to throw defenders off and create space with a slow-mo finish. And finally, another highly requested feature is the ability to force rat passes, which will allow you to feed the corner 3 or thread the needle to a cutting teammate and avoid defenders playing the passing lanes.
They actually, now see, this is something else I know they're not gonna stick to, bro. Because you heard what the point of that was. You heard him. He said rat passes. You can see an example of it right here. Because I'm about to tell you exactly what happens in 2K on this situation. This situation right here, you see that the team is basically playing a 5-out, even though the center is down in the dunker spot. But what's gonna happen is he's driving, but he's trying to bait Paul George into the lane. Paul George ain't gonna take the lane. In 2K, what's gonna happen is, this is like the wreck. We're gonna take the wreck for example. That nigga's gonna sit there and try to sit in the passing lane and wait for you to try to pass the ball to the dude in the corner. And it's gonna be a steal every single time. But you see, they added an animation. This goes back to the animation-based gameplay stuff. They added an animation to where he can get a pass off that takes Paul George out of the play and lets him still pass it to that dude. If he wanted to, he could have set a screen off this too. But since this was a pass that goes back to that other spot up shooter stuff, he was able to just catch it and shoot. What's his name? DeAndre Miller? I didn't know he could shoot like that. But it also works on cuts too. That's why they showed the next play. Even though I don't know why the camera's so damn zoomed in. But this is next play. Same thing would happen on this play. There used to be a time where in like 2K17, where as long as you knew what type of pass to use, you could always get off the right pass. And a lot of the time, especially in the half court, That pass was a bounce pass. That's why when you see me play, I still throw a lot of bounce passes because I use pass type control. But the problem is it doesn't work like that no more, and people still get steals off of it. I know how to stop the turnovers. I don't get steals off my passes like that no more, but that's something that happens currently in 2K. But they're saying that they're gonna finally let us actually make the right passes in those situations and punish defenders that are playing passing lanes. Because that's not, I like how he didn't put emphasis on it because he don't want to really say it because they never gonna nerf the passing lane because that's what it's really about. It's people just sitting there playing passing lanes and not playing defense. And the fact that they let people just do that all game is ridiculous.
Big time 2K fan, I can't wait to get my hands on 2K26 and experience these all new features for
I think
myself.
That's
it.
Gameplay in NBA 2K26 has taken a giant leap forward with more personalization and variety, faster pace, and more skill-based gameplay.
Whether you're a new player or a veteran like me, everyone can master the fundamentals in these all new moves. Pre-order NBA 2K26 Superstar or Leave No Doubt Edition today and hit the court sooner with early access starting on August 29th.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's called pass type control. If you go into your controller settings, Sky, and you change your icon passing to pass type control, there's 3 types of passes. There's a regular pass or a chest pass, or I forgot what the regular name of the pass is. And that's when you just tap the icon of the person you want to pass it to. The second one is obviously the bounce pass, where you double tap the icon of the person you want to pass it to. And the third one is the lob, where you hold the button of the lob, or sometimes it's just a skip pass, but you hold the icon of the button you want to pass it to. That's pass type control. There's also pass type control for non-icon passes, but what that does is instead of the double tap for bounce passes, the double tap is for flashy passes. So you can do flashy passes in the reg. I think that's the only way to really do it. I'm gonna lock in with that. That's been in the game for a really long time, Sky. That let you know how long I've been playing point guard, dog. And I remember I wasn't even supposed to be playing point guard. I only ended up playing point guard out of necessity way back in like 15, 16, 17. Because we didn't have no guards. I was always a 2 guard at first, but we needed point guards, so I had to start making point guard builds. That's when I started making them Westbrook builds. When I was making them Westbrook builds, that's when I met Waters in there. But I know that's not the only details about this pro play stuff. Oh, did they go into more depth with it? Hold on. So there's an hour-long video here too. I'm on C Squad, brother. You will get an invite before I do. I can promise you that. Niggas just be waiting for y'all to say something. There's an hour-long video of them talking about the updates that dropped today. But there's also some tweets I want to go over too. So let me pull them tweets up first. You ain't lying. I'm telling you, dog. Is this it? I think this is it. So Mike Wang been tweeting all day. I don't like Googling a man named Wang on my Twitter. You never know what's gonna pop up. But you know, he been answering Q&A stuff all day. Let's see if we can go through some of these real quick. See what some of the stuff he been saying. Oh, he actually dropped the courtside report, the readable version too. So I guess we'll go over that too. But let's check his Q&A first. How long you been back? Let's see. 30 minutes exactly. So this is what I spoke about earlier. They asked, will there still be RNG shooting in 2K? Play Shinobi, brother. Make sure I download this demo before this man killed me. I will play Shinobi before we get out of here today. When don't worry about it. It's only 2 gigabytes. But let's talk about some of this stuff he's been tweeting about today. So Q&A, first question. He said there will be no RNG shooting. He also confirmed that there's always been some element of RNG in every past version of 2K, including 24. Oh, you know, he's saying that because there was claims that 24 didn't have RNG. 26 will be the first version to feature a completely pure green window, and on pro or lower difficulties, you can still make whites, but otherwise it's green or miss. Now, like I said, where's my Battlefield 6 code? Has it been an hour? Let me show you real quick how you can check how much time you've been watching. If you go over here, actually, you want to come to drops and rewards. You come to drops and rewards. It should be in here somewhere. Yeah, Battlefield 6 early access beta key drops. You'll see this here. If you haven't hit an hour yet, this will still have some time on it. But I have. So that's if you haven't hit an hour, that's why you haven't. I will play it on stream, Quinn. Mutant stream pauses it. Oh yeah. You have to keep your stream at like 1% volume at least. How do I check again? Just click on your profile icon and go to drops and rewards, and then click all campaigns. Now, see, people said they wanted green and miss, so we're gonna see if they hold to that. If people really want that. Next question: are there instant greens in 2K26? This year we made the jump shot sellies and shot feedback dynamic based on the quality of the shot. Say that every year. It factors in the shooter's ratings, defensive coverage, and shot timing or tempo for rhythm shots. So if you have an excellent release on a wide open shot with a good shooter, you'll get an instant green. So, okay, that's good. I mean, we good at getting certain people open in our squad. This might be good for Jigga, because, you know, Jigga don't like using rhythm shooting. Jigga likes shooting with square. And Jigga gets a lot of open shots. He doesn't always take the right shot, but he does get a lot of open shots. So Jigga might have a good shooting year, but we're going to find out when Jigga get the game. Y'all know how Jigga is. Shout out to Jigga. Are there different shot meter options? All of the shot meter options from 24 and 25 are available, including a new default meter you saw in the courtside report video. That looked like the same old meter, though. Are there any changes to the contest system? There's been a number of changes to the contest system logic. We rebalanced the effectiveness of hands up. Hold up, let's ask him. Oh my God. He about to call him. We rebalanced the effect.
Hey, Jigga, this waters, bro. Bring your big ass on.
Hey, I know your bitch ass ain't talking about. I was waiting on you for like 10 minutes, bitch ass nigga. Your bitch ass up, nigga.
I'm calling you on your phone to let you know we ready.
That nigga number, man.
So please hurry your big ass up. Bye.
Shout out to Jigga, man. No jump contests and jumping contests are better reflect how shots are impacted in real life. We are also showing coverage percentage and full shot feedback again. So I guess in Mike Wangs' opinion, a lot of defenders in the NBA right now do play hands up defense, but even in the face of hands up defense, people still make good shots. They should make better closeout systems though. That's what's missing. Give us a better closeout system. I want to be Herb Jones. I want to close out on somebody sitting at the top of the key and smack it. Are there any changes to how adrenaline balls work? Adrenaline will now function very close to what you're used to from 25, but there have been some minor tweaks. For example, if you spam too many escape moves in a short amount of time, it will drain a ball. He lying. They never They never consistently go after that kind of gameplay. They not gonna stop them kind of people from just sitting there going left, right, speed boosting and stuff like that. They not gonna stop that. Is there still high, low risk reward settings? No. Shot and layup time and risk reward settings have been removed. Oh my God. Y'all not safe no more. Thank God. You normal risk bums. You low risk bums. Y'all ain't safe no more. Oh my God, we've been saved. Y'all gotta learn how to shoot again. Even though he just made shooting easier. He added the true green window. If you can't shoot, it's gonna look like 2K21 PS4 out there. So if you can't shoot, you can't shoot. Your badge gotta overrule theirs, it seems. Some what? It's badges and attributes. 25 seem to be more heavyweight towards attributes than badges. Because I have a lot of defensive. They added a new tier of badges too. I have a lot of defensive legend badges. Legend badges is the 5th tier of badges. And I have legend, what's the contest badge called? I forgot what it's called. Challenger. I have a legend challenger, Sky. If I do a hands up contest, people can still get a low defensive setting. That's with 99 perimeter defense, brother. So you gotta jump. That's it. You gotta jump. Do height attribute restrictions work for the custom layups? Height and rating restrictions are similar to 25 for the new custom layup packages. I guess. So if you qualify for a specific player's layup packages, I feel like layups is something that shouldn't really be that restricted unless it's like a moving layup. Like, I don't feel like an Embiid type build should be shooting Trae Young layups. I get that. But I feel like there should be less restrictions on something like layups of all things. So if you qualify for a specific player's layup package in 25, you qualify for all of that player's individual normal, reverse, quick scoop, floater. So he gave us the whole breakdown of the different options. So you're going to have normal layups, reverse layups, quick scoops, floaters, euros, hop steps, and spin packages. I guarantee you every single person going to be running Curry floaters, bro. Curry floaters is going to be like a necessary thing to have on a guard, on a small guard. If you got a small guard and you can't do Curry floaters, people gonna get mad at you. I can already see it, bro. All of the little TikTok videos where they trying to tell you what the equipped Curry floater is gonna be a necessity every single time. It's gonna last the whole game. I know it. Can you use a quick protect even without a defender reaching on you? Does it use adrenaline? You can use quick protect at any time, even if no one's around, and it does not consume adrenaline. So he has to really explain what this quick protect thing is, because I know they showed it, but they didn't even really show it. Curry or Trey Curry. Curry's floater animations in 2K are crazy. They've always been crazy, but as a whole layup package, it's never been worth it. If you a fast guard, at least not in 25. You can't do it in 25 no more. But in like the ones prior to 25, if you was a fast guard and you can get out on a break and you equip Curry floaters, you can just run downhill, throw up a Curry floater, and get back on defense, and it's going in every time. And it also didn't count as like very contested either, because it's a floater. So somebody had their hands up, you just floating it, you're not even gonna get a contest. Some people asking some more questions. The question that needs to be answered was so frustrating the whole year of 2K25. The offense getting the loose ball all the time. No, it ain't even offense all the time. It's the loose ball stuff was weird. Cause you guys black, it was just weird. It's like for some reason we never got loose balls. I don't know what you would. Some people must have knew something, but we never got loose balls, bro. We was poking it out every time. This sounds crazy. Pause. But we never got the loose ones. Ball handlers will get stunned for a moment when they get the ball poked away from them, and bigs will play a slight stumble if they're heavily contested or blocked under the rim to give the defense an edge in recovering a 50-50 ball. Someone clip it. 50-50 ball. Someone clip it. 50-50 ball. 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 50-50 Loose balls poking out your ass. Come on, man. I'm just saying, like, even if you go to LJ's last stream, I think LJ was playing when we played. I mean, streaming when we played. There was one game we played. It was like a 2-possession run where we had like 4 loose possessions. I can't even find a way to say it that don't sound crazy. So we had like 4 loose possessions, and every single time we didn't get the ball back, whether it be offense or defense. Will the green window on dunk meters move dynamically based on the contest the same way layups do, or will it be the same as 24 where the green window was the same size, start of the dunk meter to the end? The dunk meter green window will adjust dynamically like layups. So they changed the dunk meter. They could have did this earlier in the year, bro. I'm tired of them changing the dunk meter. Like, I'm going get to the rim. I'm going to get that shoulder. I'm going to get up on him, and I'm going to dunk on that man. Balls to his face in the rim. That sounded crazy too. We've made efforts to reduce the unrealistic motions and cuts that can result from dexing. Attempting to use dexing to cut back and forth will consume adrenaline. I mean, there's more than one way to dex, but I guess that's fine. I'm not mad at that. I see them getting dunked on left and right. Yeah, there was one game, I don't know if it was Black or LJ, but we was blowing these... I was about to say we was blowing these dudes out. But we was winning. All redeemed. No problem, bro. And at some point we just started having a contested dunk off where we would basically just get, because it's easy to do. All you got to do is get somebody on your shoulder and then trigger the dunk animation. So we would basically just be trying to see who can dunk on the most people. We didn't say we was doing that, but I could tell that's what was going on. I seen him try it twice. I was like, all right, let me get one. Can't help himself. It's not my fault that basketball terminology works like this, bro. Can anyone do the quick catch and shoot, or does it have an attribute requirement? Anyone can perform the quick catch and shoot mechanic. There are no restrictions. Jigga April. Anyone can do the quick shoot mechanic. Jigga April. Remember that. Are there any changes to dunking? Uh-oh. Yes. Holding turbo and the pro stick down is how you meter dunk. Okay, so I don't have to... I don't know if it's like this right now at 25, but I go down and up. He can't tie his shoes. I go down and up when I want to get a contested meter dunk. And that's how I know how to time it every time. But if all I got to do is hold down, there's going to be some muscle memory I got to adjust to. This will also encourage more flashy dunks, but you can also get flashy dunks on the shot button if you're wide open with no trailing threats. Okay, so if you use the dunk meter, it's an automatic flashy dunk. That's always been the thing, though. On dunks. But when they first added like the flick or the right stick jump dunks, it was like up down to do a flashy dunk and down up to do a regular dunk or something like that. Oh, you can also get flashy dunks on the shot button if you're wide open with no trailing threats. I didn't think about that. The meter dunk logic has changed a lot, and you'll notice a much bigger green window on open dunks, both driving and standing. Much bigger green. Okay, so I see what he's saying. So you know how when you go up for a layup, half of the time the layup meter is huge, but it's never that case for a dunk. The dunk meter's always been like a static size that gets smaller if it's contested. It's basically saying it's going to be closer to what the layup meter is, where if you got an open dunk, you can just get flashy with it, and the meter's going to be huge because you got nobody on you, so you don't have to go for the Herb Jones two-handed basic dunk on a wide open drive when you're the only person downhill. How does rhythm shooting and button shooting compare? Jigga April. This goal was to make The goal was to make rhythm and button shooting viable options with neither having an advantage over the other. That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. I completely disagree with that. One of them is at least has an air of skill about it. Because if rhythm and button shooting are both the same and neither has an advantage, why would I even use rhythm shooting? But there are very different mechanics, so it's not really possible to directly compare them. Some will be much better with the button and some will be much better with the stick. Good wording, Mike Wang. Some people better with that stick, man. Rhythm shooting is definitely more rewarding in my opinion, though. Okay, we gonna see. And can you explain how rhythm shooting works? Can I still green a shot with early or late timing? Rhythm shooting is all about mastering your shot's unique tempo. There's still an ideal timing point. I'm what? I'm reading what Mike Wang said. Rhythm shooting is basically all about mastering your shot's unique tempo. It's still an ideal timing point when to push the pro stick, but you don't have to green this timing to make the shot. So I'm getting ahead of myself before I even finish reading what he's saying, but from what we just read, that sense, he's saying even though it's green or miss now, you don't have to green the timing, you have to green the tempo. And that's why, and maybe it works like that right now. That's probably why some people hit whites. But however, the better you time the release, the more wiggle room you'll have to match the tempo. So you really just gotta green the tempo? Is that the only point of rhythm shooting, is to green the tempo? The timing don't matter? The timing of the right stick movement and the speed of the stick will throw. This a stick throw will also affect how animation plays out. So if you start to push early or throw the stick fast, come on, Mike Wang, you'll see the shooter rush the animation. If you delay the push, you'll see the player hold the set point and hang a bit before starting the shooting motion. Let me read this one more time. The timing of the movement and the speed of the stick will also affect how the animation plays out. So if you start the push early or throw the stick fast, you'll see the shooter rush the animation. So all he's saying is that you'll be able to see whether or not you greened it better? I don't know. I mean, that sounds like common sense. If you delay your push, you'll see the player hold the set point and hang a bit before starting the shooting motion. If you throw the stick too slowly, you'll see a lazier looking follow through. It's great if you need to intentionally rush your shot to beat a closeout or low shot clock, but your green tempo window will be much smaller. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about it wrong. Basically, he's saying your rhythm shots are adjustable to where if you needed to, you can get off a faster shot in a situation that calls for it. Yeah, basically, you just said it, Sky. You shoot faster when you're trying to green. That's what he's saying. I was thinking about it wrong. So if you had more time to, you could sit there and take your time with your shot and shoot a slower shot than you usually would. But if you know somebody about to close out, you can also shoot a faster shot. But the only thing that really matters is as long as you get the tempo right. I'm buying Battlefield 6 day one and I dare you to say something. It's not like you're going to play against me. You're not stupid, Max. Come on, man. That's real. Yeah, that's very realistic. I mess with that. I like that. But we got to see it in action. And this is the courtside report. Give me just a second. Okay. All right, this is the courtside report. Smoother, cleaner, more responsive gameplay. I'm gonna just look for the parts that need to be read. Pro play powers and all new dynamic motion. 2K26. Yeah, we know animation-based gameplay. This new motion engine. Pro Play was in 25 and 24, I think, too. So, which took a giant leap forward with the dribble engine introduced in 25. New machine learning technology in 26 on Gen 9 offers more precise lifelike movement, which is noticeable in the most fundamental. Yada, yada, yada. Enhanced rhythm shooting. In 26, rhythm shooting extends beyond mimicking each player's signature shooting animation to give you full control over every aspect of the shot. The shooting control method still relies on down-up flickering of the motions. Down-up flickering motion of the shot stick, but the shot time and the tempo will actually manipulate the shooter's upper body and impact on how the shot looks, rather the complete motion reflecting how you move the shot stick. Another thing that's funny about this is basically like when you practicing your shot, you're gonna have to practice for like multiple types of releases too. I think that's a good thing. If we have to see it in practice, but I think that's a good thing. I run this, you just type here. Come on, Max. Max, you probably gonna play Battlefield for like 10 hours and then never play it again. You don't play no video games, Max. I'm not worried about you. From the start, you'll see the difference between early, late, slow, and fast releases. If you flick up early and rush your shot, you can do quick releases. And if you flick up late and slowly, you'll see the effect with a delayed pushing motion and lazier release. But sometimes you want that. I want to feel like James Harden when nobody guarding me. I want to be able to catch the ball. Ain't nobody going to close out on me. Catch that one dribble and take my time shooting a perfect shot on my James Harden. This enhanced feature grants more freedom than ever before to decide what type of jump shot you want to take. Counter or closeout, we already read that. Yeah, he answered that in the Q&A. Still knocked down by executing excellent rhythm shooting tempo. So remember, the tempo is the only thing that matters on rhythm shooting. The tempo is the only thing that matters. So if you shooting with square, we can't help you. But if you shooting at the tempo with the right stick, the timing ain't as important as the tempo. So green and miss is back. Signature go-to post shots. We already seen that. We already seen the tweet where he basically told us all the different types of layup packages you're gonna be able to equip. That's crazy. Layup styles got its own section now. 26 using the system driven technology to generate player-to-player collisions that are more reliable compared to previous scripted motion captured animations. Coupled with the new dynamic motion, this change improves the freedom of movement for both the dribbler and the on ball. We gonna see, bro. We really gotta see it in action. Interior defense has been redesigned so it's easier to get strong body bumps in the air when contestant finishes at the rim. Bigs will feel increased physicality when roaming in the paint, but we also should see an increase in fouls if that's the case too. I have an open beta key. I already redeemed it on EA, but how do I download it now? I don't think you can download it until August 4th, so you have to wait a bit to find out. In 2K26, a green meter will flash beneath your player's feet to indicate a well-timed rebound attempt. So it is actually a meter for rebounding? Yeah, just wait till August 4th and you'll be able to download it. Because it never let any of us pick platform. Yes, a new chair. Where'd you get this small bag from? Okay, here you go. No problem. This, I can't wait. I'm playing big this year. I'm making a big this year. Reading stuff from Germany is 1 a.m. here. Oh yeah, you must be lit right now then. That Battlefield gameplay reveal must have you hyped. It did look good. Green meter flash below your player's feet to indicate a well-timed rebound attempt. The ideal time to jump for a rebound is just before the ball makes it the final ball. So basically, what we always been doing. If you've been playing big as long as I've been playing big, you know, I got to do my Donald Trump thing. If you've been playing big, as long as I've been playing big, you would know when to jump off the rim to catch the rebound. You know, I'm a good ball catcher myself. You know, I don't like to brag. There's some good ball catchers in my squad. You know, we got the ball catchers. And we all know when to jump off the rim to catch the balls.
Dude, yo, these guys would not.
I would hope it would be as good. I think it is. A lot of gaming news today. I'm happy. Yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about. Gambit and HH big battles. I need that. He ain't gonna like me, man. I'm gonna be snagging rebounds. Excellent timing can significantly boost your chances of securing the board. Somebody asked a crazy question in response to this too. They was like, so what if two of us green the rebound? Like, brother, if y'all both green it, then somebody gonna catch it. It's just it ain't gonna change nothing. It's just the same as it's always been. They just giving you an indicator to let you know if you've been jumping at the right time. Anybody who's been playing big for a while ain't gonna have a problem with this. So it is what it is. I'm gonna get big HH. I'm gonna get big on HH in the post, brother. I ain't never. There's only one big in my career of 2K that's ever given me problems, and that's my guy Jeffrey Gaskin. Pose. Dictate every facet of the game with new and revamped controls. Yeah, whatever. We gotta see that in action. This quick protect stuff. I wanna read this real quick because I want to make sure I'm understanding this quick protect stuff. Ball handlers can now tap the left trigger to initiate a quick protect movement to shield the ball. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, you see the move Luka Doncic is doing right now? That's the quick protect, where he jumps away from the defender. But it seems like it might be a hindrance, if anything. Because you do the quick protect and you just did an animation. Now you stuck in an animation, but let's say somebody else wanted to, they could just be on the other side waiting for you to do the quick protect and still get a bump steal. We still gonna have bump steals. If anything, you just made bump steals easier. Just let us protect the ball, man. 99 offensive rebound cheese. I always make a 99 offensive rebound big. So that's the thing too. Cause I know how to get around on defense. So I ain't gotta worry about having a 99 defensive rebound. 99 offensive rebound, get all my guys some extra shots, bro. You know, I feed the family, nephew. If you see a defender reaching for a steal and react quickly enough with a quick protect, you can counter it. The problem with this is you need penalties on the defensive side for making bad reaches, bro. Punish the defenders for making bad reaches, whether it be in the lane or on the ball. Punish them. Stop letting people just reach all possession. Punish the defenders. They're not playing good defense. They just reaching. Punish them. I'm for sure on the D squad. Alright. What a Madden 26 player trailer. No one plays 2K. You know what's crazy, KJ? The 2K numbers are actually down from previous years. I think 25 was up from 24, but prior to that, they was on a constant decline. But the 2K numbers are down, funny enough. You can also put defenders in a compromising position by using quick protect while driving to the rim. Decelerate to pin your... Oh, see, that's good. So basically, you can use the quick protect as an instant stop. You might be able to finally get all some of the animations you see actual NBA players do, where they actually just stop on a dime. Because you can't really stop on a dime. Every time they let you, they take it out the game. But you can't really stop on a dime in 2K. Decelerate and pin your opponent against your hip to trap them in a defender jail. Y'all know that's how I like them, man. Get them on that shoulder, hip to hip, and drive them all the way to the rim, dog. Get that contact every time. Green. Some of the craftiest ball handlers, Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic, and Trae Young, all excel at this, making them incredibly challenging to guard. The no dip catch and shoots is probably the most interesting thing going on right now. I'm the guy you can call when there's no one, and I mean no one. You're right. Got to buy hundreds of dollars worth of VC to be good. And that's where you're wrong, KJ. Ask that nigga Waters, bro. Ask Waters if I buy VC. He hate it. He hate it every year. He's like, man, if you don't just buy the VC, I'm not about to sit here and play with you at those 78 overall. But ask Waters, I don't buy VC no year. Base edition. We in it. No VC. I'll show you the transaction history too. We don't buy VC around here. Waters do. And I don't blame my brother. That's his game. He got all his builds. He could play every position we need. I ain't buying VC though. 25 kills, 27 kills. These guys are Waters, you gonna let him get away with that? Oh man. No. No VC players get punished. Maybe in the early well no, period. You're right, because this is the thing about not buying VC. So it's a cycle. So you don't buy VC, you get into the game. If you want to play, you have to lock in whatever build you make first. Your first build, you got to stick to it, no matter what. And if they do something that makes your first build ineligible to be a top build, all you can do by the time they do that, and it happens every time, by the time you do that, it's always when you in the 75 to 80 overall range. Sometimes you might even hit 85 if you're lucky. But as soon as you hit around 80 overall, they're going to do something to make all the builds that people made in the beginning of the year not viable, to where people need to move on to new builds that actually will stay viable throughout the entirety of the existence of that 2K. But as someone who doesn't buy VC, you stuck. Only thing you can do is change positions at that point, or just adapt to your build around the play style that everybody else is playing at the time. The build I play on, y'all seen me play 2K. I have one build. I have one build and 300,000 VC. I have one build. And that build is not even supposed to be viable in the current landscape of 2K25. So yes, no VC players do get punished. This ain't NBA Live. On my team, which I really play, you getting dogged online. I will say, I think my team has made it somewhat viable for people who don't spend extra money. It just, you have to really put into it. Like really put into it. But I do think with my team, you can actually put in without spending money. The real nigga in me won't allow me to say such things too flagrant. I don't even remember what I said. Oh, I said ask Waters. You know, I'm pretty much the only person who don't buy VC, and he hated every year. Unless Scott might be talking about something else. The VC grind in my career easy though, but they nerf it. Like, I'm about to give y'all a little insider lesson real quick. Yeah, we still, if you hit for Battlefield 6 drops, don't worry, you still get your drops. But let me give y'all a little insider lesson on what happened with 2K25 this year, right? So with 2K25, when my career came out this year, there was a quest line that could be done in 7 hours. If you did that quest line in 7 hours, that was 75,000 VC. The problem is, no, it wasn't even, it was like 5-6 hours if you did it right. 75,000 VC in 5 to 6 hours. All you had to do was make a new build and repeat that quest line over and over again. But even worse than that, you didn't even have to make a new build at some point. At some point, you was able to make the new build and somebody was able to reduce that 5-6 hours down to 2. 75,000 VC in two hours. They nerfed it so you can't even get that amount of VC in 2 months, brother, doing that same method. You would have to play 5, 6, 7 whole seasons of 2K to get that same amount of VC now. So every time my career gives you good VC, they nerf it to hell. I think the last time was 23. It was either 22 or 23 where same thing. It was a my career storyline. You played it up to a certain point and the game gave you it was either 50 or 100,000 VC, and you just repeated the same process, and that took longer, and they still nerfed it. So yeah. But you hold the left trigger while receiving a pass while standing still to square up. So something some of us do. I don't see a lot of people we play with do. I do it if I know I'm open. I think Black do it too. But you hold left trigger while receiving a pass while standing still to square up, catch the ball high, and seamlessly transition into your shooting motion and rhythm to get the shot up quickly. Knocking down shots like Klay Thompson and Ray Allen as defenders close out. Putting Klay Thompson and Ray Allen in the same sentence is disgusting, but hey, to each his own. Revamp signature size ups. They changed the controls for signature size ups. Now you can rock the pro stick back and forth, left and right, to repeatedly flick the pro stick up to execute 2 different size up combinations. It will help you create separation from the defender while retaining a realistic look provided by pro play. Why did SGA step back on that? You can't guard Cade anyway. Play the better shooter. We're not doing this, brother. Klay is the better spot up shooter. Klay couldn't take the kind of shots Ray Allen was taking. And that's all I'm going to say about that. After initiating a Euro step, you can hold left trigger. So they're actually telling you the combination of buttons to press to do some of these moves too. But for a slow motion Euro step, that's the Ant Edwards move. By initiating a Euro, hold left trigger at any point to deliberately decelerate mid move and throw defenders off and create space with a slow motion drag step finish. Slither through the lane and control the pace and send defenders careening past you. Wrap passes. We saw the wrap passes. They now have a dedicated control by double tap and circle. So what happened to flashy passes? Have enough hair? This expands the toolkit for playmakers to determine when you want to wrap, pass, and ensures you aren't throwing the ball straight into the back of the defender. Alley oops. Oh, I haven't even brought this up yet. This is something that's been controversial that people have been crying about all day, and I've just been laughing at it because we got some people in our squad too that don't know how to catch an alley oop. But they have changed alley oops on higher difficulties to where the button that pops up when you catch it is random. So you actually have to read the button now and press the right button to finish an alley oop. But let me read it verbatim for what it says here. Catching an alley oop now requires more skill. Once the pass is thrown, the finish button for the receiver will be randomized on higher difficulties to one of the 4 face buttons on your controller instead of always being square and X. That's gonna be funny. They're gonna get mad at me for throwing alley oops now. I know Black gonna catch her. They're gonna get mad at me for throwing alley oop. Setting screens. Wait, so what is the park at? They ain't talking about the park for another few weeks, brother. They're just going into gameplay right now. Oh, what's the park's difficulty? Park difficulty is somewhere between pro and superstar, but it's a high enough difficulty. It's like its own difficulty. It's a high enough difficulty to where this 4 face button stuff is gonna apply. So when they say stuff like that, they mean it applies to the park and stuff like that. So if you see people throwing alley oops in the park and not catching them, that means they couldn't tap the button right, or they didn't tap the right button. Which also means that now if you throw a bad alley oop and you're not giving your teammate enough time to read the right button, then that's on you too. So a lot of people about to get in trouble for throwing bad alley oops. Which is funny because it's never been something we complained about. You know, usually you throw a bad alley oop, it just went out of bounds, or somebody just happened to get lucky enough to press square at the right time. Screens can now control which way you want to face. Tapping the left stick, this is gonna cause a lot of illegal screens. Tap the left stick slightly left or right in the direction you are currently screening will turn your player 45 degrees, and tapping the left stick in the opposite direction will turn your player 180 degrees. This will help IQ bigs who can get help on ball defenders open to stand out. So basically, I don't know if y'all seen people set screens in 2K before, but what this is saying is if you wanted to, this is honestly contributing to the left-right people. If you wanted to, you can actually just stand in one spot like an NBA big would and just flip depending on what side you need to be on to stop the screen. Instead of somebody running into your back, you can basically just face screen. You know, they run through the screen, now they behind you, so you just turn around and catch them again, face screen, and maybe the second screen gonna actually hit them and get your man open for a shot. This is a bunch of AI features. I don't even think we need to read this. My Player Freelance Engine. When playing as your My Player, your AI teammates will now consider your position on the court even when you don't have the ball, which helps them determine floor space and outside of plays in isolation. Why has this not always been a thing? Together with the improved drive and kick intelligence, your AI teammates will find you off ball more consistently when penetrating or running a pick and roll action with you. So basically, you don't have to overwork to scream for the ball on My Player no more. If you wanted to, you could play the 3 and just let your offense run a play to get you open, and all you do is catch and shoot the ball. This allows for a new set of quick plays that can be called by you when playing off ball to alert your AI teammates to scoring opportunities. Yeah, you can probably call for a screen, and you don't have to scream for the ball when you get open off the screen. For example, you can alert your team's ball handler that you are coming to set a screen for them, or call a quick post-up floppy action to yourself. Improved double teams. Double team defensive logic in 26 has been improved to better track moving targets. AI will identify dangerous players more effectively, better anticipate when to send a double team and close out more intelligently. Yes. What you bringing me that for? Why you bringing me this? Thank you. AI defenders now have improved logic to choose the best route around screens and obstacles on the court. Oh, okay, so they're going to hedge better. You'll notice more decisive positioning and the movement to go over, under, or through the screen, depending on your strategy. Expanded playbooks. Playbooks now hold up to 80 plays. AI difficulty improvements. 10 new variables have been added to more effectively differentiate the AI's abilities across low and high difficulty, including awareness of help defense rotation, speed at which the help defense will commit once called for, and how quickly the defenders can recognize when a pass was initiated to react for a pass lane steal opportunity. So the AI gonna get more passing lane steals? I guess that's good. These are in addition to the variables in 25 and further improve AI effectiveness. Thank you for the follow, Rasa Soldier. How you doing? AI shot time and ability. Play now and find BA the AI CPU slider called shot time and ability. Allows you to separate or separately adjust how skilled AIs are at timing jump shots and layups. It's more effective than previous shooting sliders. I guess this is for people who play like My GM. He didn't even call My GM. Said that. I don't remember what the new name is. AI's intelligence in other areas that you can fine tune and customize your experience. 2K26, an intermediate tutorial, bridges the gap between existing tutorials and drills that cover beginner fundamentals and advanced techniques. So they improve Learn 2K, which is a tutorial that you can play while you're waiting for the game to download. Which for some reason, 2K takes a really long time to download it. Learn 2K is the best place to grow your 2K skills. Yada, yada, yada. Up next, they're gonna... Oh, there's a roadmap. I don't even know what a roadmap is. Shout out to 2K26. Mike Wangs got any new tweets? Don't look like it. I think that's all the 2K information I saw. I did bookmark some tweets. See if there's anything I missed. Talked about the alley-oops. We talked about the screen controls. With Madden updates, I ain't keeping up with Madden. I saw them ratings and they reminded me why I don't play that game. Stop letting. They need to get rid of the Cowboys fan that adjusts ratings every year. Yeah, we read all this already. Yeah. Christian Gonzalez a 95. You right, that's too low. TJ Watt is gonna retire without ever hitting 99 on Madden. How we get the Battlefield 6 beta codes? Just chill for an hour and then you're gonna get a Twitch notification. That's pretty much it. Dang, Steam added another new feature?
I just reminding you what we're here to do. I'm here, bro. I got Michelob Ultra. I just got 50 gifts, and I swear on God on YouTube, bro. I swear to God.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't see it on Twitch yet,
bro. YouTube.
Okay, I guess that's all for 2K. Anybody got any information I might have missed? Make sure y'all keep an eye out for Waters' video too. He gonna be dropping one soon. You know, Waters covers all of the 2K news. He keeping us involved and updated on everything going. Make sure get to that. Make sure y'all drop by Waters World. Get that man a like, a sub. Run his subs up. And keeping us updated with everything going on with 2K. But I think that's it for the 2K news. Shannon got another case? What? I'm good on Waters. I can't even. I don't feel like I can really look up Shannon Sharp without seeing something crazy. I can't look up Shannon. Najee Marshall? Come on, man. You could at least spell this name. Oh, you talking about Waters? You said Waters look like Najee Marshall. That's crazy.